So my N8N crashed again. If we look at my N8N instance, it says database is not ready. If you get the same error, especially error code 503, that means there's a problem with your database in Railway. And what you need to do is just first go to Railway and find your Postgres. If you look at your current deployment, it's by clicking Postgres, clicking on this. You're supposed to see the logs. And that's the same thing with this one. If you click on this, you're going to see it says here that you're getting timeout exceeded when trying to connect. And this is like one of the challenges with using Railway or any other like hosting providers such as Render, Hostinger. You're basically the developer slash database administrator. You are the one handling the database. And while that is the challenge, it allows us to keep our costs down. For example, my NNN is still at around $9 for the current usage, which is a steal considering the automations I have here. I've got like 30 plus active workflows working 24/7. And all you need to do is a couple of things, right? First thing, you got to restart it. Click on the three dots, click restart. But when you restart that one, you also have to restart this one. And you are going to see the logs here. All right. What that does is it stops our NNN first, and then it's going to basically just reboot. And in that way, it's going to reset all the memory, all the things that are blocking the NNN from accessing the Postgres. There we go. So here are our active workflows. So as you can see, the arrow is pointing towards the Postgres, which means that it's trying to connect here. But for some reason, it's not able to. There we go. You can put this error, copy it over to ChatGPT, and then allow ChatGPT to tell you what to do with this one. All right, but let's first look at the Postgres. It says database system is ready to accept connections, which should allow our NNN to connect again. But before that, if we look at this one, I was getting a bunch of errors. Whenever you see red here, that means an error. And I was getting integer out of range. And what I did was copy everything here and gave it to Claude, as well as even the logs here. Actually, this is another thing that I encountered. This is like new to me. It's happening every millisecond. It says failed to hard delete execution. It's this one. Failed to hard delete executions, timeout exceeded when trying to connect. So timeout, that's just a common thing with databases. If it's timing out, that means our NNN can't access our Postgres. Again, so what I did was copy everything from the start. I copied all the logs from NNN and Postgres to Claude. And then this is what it suggested. So that's what I did. And then it recommended me to fix the error, which is integer out of range. Why it is happening is because it's trying to sum the values, add all the values that exceed the integer limit. And do not get too technical about this. Your database is only able to handle a specific number. If you want to allow it to be able to handle larger numbers, you got to connect to the database and then put this command. And connecting to the database is a little bit more tricky than most people would like to. You got to go to your Postgres. There's this connect thing, and I can't totally show it because you might be able to connect to mine. But what I did was search Railway CLI. And there's this document here that will tell you what to do, whether you are using Windows or Mac OS. I'm using Mac OS, so I just type this in my terminal. Here. Once I install Railway, we can run this command called Railway Connect Postgres or Railway Login so that it can log into your Railway. And what this does is you can now run commands like you are controlling your computer from another place. So once I connected to my Railway, connected to my Postgres, I ran all the commands that Claude just gave me here. And without, again, being too technical, when I ran this command, what this does is it gives us a specific number. So the specific number is I don't know how to read this. 42, it's 425 million. And this is like the max that it can take. And maybe the table wants to accept 4 billion, 4 trillion. And that's a limit that we have in our database. So we just upgraded it. And then we also cleaned up all data. We deleted some of them. And then we added this into our environment variables. And adding that is simple as going to your N8N, going to variables, and then new variable. We're just going to copy this one. And then it says here 168. All right. And we can do that over and over again, but you have to deploy again. So let's see if we're now able to access our N8N. There we go. It is still a bit slow, but now we can access our N8N. Let's see if we have logs. Right. We're not getting any errors for now. And then before, we actually had, oh, there we go. We still have it. Slow database query. If you are getting this log, it is a sign. But again, the only thing you need to do initially is just to restart your Postgres, then restart your N8N. But if additional problems exist, you're just supposed to copy the logs that you are getting, even with the Postgres, copy everything and allow ChatGPT to tell you what to do. But there will be cases wherein you will encounter problems that are beyond what you know. So let me know if I can help. It is going to be a little technical, but that's how we are able again to save on costs. Right. Hope this video was helpful. Thanks.